That's right.
Whoa.
There we go. Hey.
You guys are in for a treat tonight, ladies and gentlemen. What's up?
You can't start the intro before the music starts.
I'm not introducing. I'm just saying what's up.
You said you're in for a treat before the music ended.
Shut up, Chris.
This
Hey,
DJ
everybody.
Crab Cheese wonton.
Hey guys, you're in for a treat tonight.
How's it going, you guys? Welcome to another episode of Best of Five with Chris and G with some special guests.
Two of them, if you can do math.
Yes, we're here with Sean Yates and
Ryan Longdong.
Silva. You related to Damien or no? That's Long Gong, isn't it?
It is. It's long gone.
Racist. Much.
Hey, welcome,
G?
you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining us in this last
Yeah, of
minute
course.
of
Yeah,
an
yeah.
addition to
Absolutely.
it. So
Happy.
Yeah, we're just hanging out, doing some open mic. Crush the Bronco Mule.
Yep.
Is that what it's called?
It's
Yep.
called the Bronco
I don't know
Mule.
what
That's
it's
the
called.
best shit of all
99
time.
ounces of pleasure right there.
It's
Yeah.
a whole bottle of vodka.
And flavor.
only at Gentry's,
Yep.
downtown Greeley.
$60.
Hey, Gentry,
You don't-
sponsor us.
Hey.
You don't say the name until they pay us money to say
Oh,
the name.
well,
bro.
that's why I said I just threw it out there.
Hey,
Sponsor us.
can you just do it? Because
That's all right,
I'm the assistant manager there. Just throw the name.
I mean, if you give us some money, maybe.
Yeah.
And like
Just
literally
do it,
two of
'cause
us
I'm
are
on-
getting paid there.
I'm just on the show. Just throw the name.
Yeah, all right. I guess it's fine.
Well, if you guys don't know how this works, I don't know if you guys watch our podcast or not.
Yeah, to
probably
catch
not.
everybody up
I
because
love it.
nobody watches our podcast.
Hey, Sean, talk to the mic.
So I love it. So basically, we're going to talk about a subject that comes out of the hat for 7 minutes at a time.
Except
Give
for the
our
last
opinions
two.
on it.
Yeah, except for the last two.
Yeah. I don't know all the rules. I don't know.
So
what
we're
fucking
mixing
tell
it
you.
up. So usually we do 4 topics at 7 minutes, but because we have two guests, the last two topics we're gonna rock at 10 minutes on each on what they want to talk about. So
It's either going to go great or fucking awful. Which
Awful. It's going to go awful.
We're just happy with whatever.
yeah,
happens.
for me it's
Or-
gonna be great the entire time.
I think
so,
it'll be
Do you
amazingly
guys have any
awful.
questions before we start?
yeah.
Let's get it.
That's not a question, but let's start the round.
Let's fucking get
Good
it.
golly. Hot damn.
Round one.
All right, G. What's that first topic we got going for today? Can you not read your own handwriting? You look confused.
I'm trying to figure out how I wrote this. So
G can't read his own handwriting
no, I can't. So
all
okay,
of the
so
time.
the
just letting you guys
subject
know.
is: Can Iron Man and Captain America survive MCU?
Oh, can the MCU survive after?
I think that's what I meant,
you ESL'd again and fucked it up.
So pretty much what I'm asking is, this is actually a great subject for what's about to happen.
Yeah, because we're all fucking nerds.
It's pretty much, can the MCU survive without Captain America or Iron Man? But before we start, let me just start this timer. Oh, let me start again. There we go.
Yes.
So
Moving on.
yeah, so I guess so the whole thing was just like when the MCU kind of got started, it was very much
Iron Man, Captain America.
and
you guys
and-
know.
and
You
Chris,
watched
and Chris
the
Hemsworth
movies.
for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, yeah.
So the thing is for me, it's kind
Thor
of like
1 and 2 sucked, so it's whatever.
yeah, but Ragnarok actually revived Thor so hard. So that's what. But I also didn't include
Yeah,
it
that
for the
was
same
like
reason. So
fucking 8 years after the first movie.
Bro,
You're not
but
wrong.
Ragnarok at the time was one of the best Marvel movies, and it
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah,
even
yeah.
close at the time. It was
Right?
such a
That's-
good movie,
yeah, it's
man.
fine. That's what I'm saying.
no, I
That's
mean,
what I'm saying.
so all right. So Shang-Chi just came out last week. When we release this, will be a week, actually 2 weeks, actually.
Yeah.
I don't know if it can, honestly. I really don't know if the MCU can actually survive without Captain America or Iron Man.
I will say I actually loved Shang-Chi.
Oh yeah,
I haven't seen it yet,
yeah.
so I have no opinion on
Love
that.
I haven't
Good.
seen it either. So
I
Ooh.
think Shang-Chi is gonna end up being one of the more like vital, likable heroes in the MCU.
Yeah, but his
based
powers are kind of meh.
But
not be like trying to spoil anything.
you
but,
know what? Like, if you watch the movie, like you might think that right away, and then like at the end, you might think he might be the fucking like one of the most powerful guys because like just what happened in the movie.
He also
was
has no
insane.
development yet, too.
That's fair.
So,
Yeah,
I don't
like
know.
he basically like. It's hard not to spoil the movie.
It really
you
is,
just
yeah,
really
yeah.
have to
Yeah.
watch it, but like I really feel like when you watch
Alright,
after
so-
you're done with it, you may feel like he's one of your favorites.
So let's go before What If and Shang-Chi. Everything that's come out before that. So we have after Endgame, you have WandaVision, you have Captain America and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
You have Loki, which is by far the best thing that's come out of the MCU
Yeah.
since Endgame,
Mm-hmm.
in my opinion, at least. And then you
Yeah.
have Black Widow, which has nothing to do with really what's moving forward to what
Yeah.
with
Yeah,
the
yeah.
narratives. But I don't know, man. It just either they expand the universe and try to make it simplistic, like really simple, or they just like overdo it. Where you're just like, dude, what is going on?
well, there's so much more they can explore. Like
That's fair,
it's
yeah.
a very small amount of people that are, you know, Captain America, Thor. We got the entire X-Men universe that they can bring into it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I think
And that is a brand new franchise that they haven't tapped. Disney hasn't tapped that.
But also the one thing that was carrying
Disney's
the face,
tapped a lot too.
Yeah, they
They're-
tap
they're
it all.
sleuths for sure.
Disney
really
taps
are.
that.
But I mean,
Yeah.
the one
They
thing that
do.
carried the MCU more than anything, for one, let's all agree, was Robert Downey Jr.
Oh, of course,
yeah,
of
yeah,
course.
As Iron Man, he
Of
definitely
course.
carried that more than anyone.
Yeah.
And so even like Chris Evans, like as Captain America, like they nailed that casting better than any other like superhero, I believe,
And they did.
in the
Yeah,
MCU.
I could see that. I
So
could
it's
see
kind
that.
of like
So this is where you're looking for it going forward is you're looking at the Tom Holland Spider-Man because like as much as like he's been in so many movies, as more movies than anyone other than Iron Man probably at this
yeah, I believe
point.
it, yeah.
Like he has still not really grown into his character yet. So like they're banking on Spider-Man being that next character, Captain Marvel being that like next person who's up there. Doctor Strange still has a lot to fucking go with, and like you got some strong
So
characters
let me ask
left,
you
man.
this: if Tom Holland is there, how long of a movie contract does he have to be like, I'm just over this? Like as an actor,
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
I
That's
mean,
what
he's
I'm
like
thinking about.
19, right? If I was Spider-Man at 19,
he's like 24 now.
Yeah,
actually.
he's old as fuck.
I don't give a fuck. Like I'm
Who
34.
knows?
If I was
Hi, my
24 in
name's Tom
Spider-Man, I
Holland.
would be.
You know what?
I'd be Spider-Man for the next 10
45.
years. Like
You know
Spider-Man
what?
is so fucking good.
As
Yeah.
long as they let Tom Holland still be Spider-Man, Tom Holland will still be able and to do all the creative and projects and shit he wants because he has that ability and freedom.
But does he want
as long
to,
as he's
though?
also Spider-Man?
I don't know, man.
Probably.
At
Yeah.
24, yes.
Because that shit's tight.
I mean,
I'd be Spider-Man right now.
You think Andrew Garfield would not still want to be Spider-Man if his franchise didn't suck?
no, because he had Hacksaw Ridge, and that's all he needed.
Man,
Yeah,
I don't
okay.
know.
Fuck Andrew
I
Garfield.
think Andrew
Worst
Garfield,
Spider-Man.
bro. I think if
ever.
Andrew Garfield still wanted to be Spider-Man, then he could.
No, but he didn't want to though. There was that whole thing about Brazil, him being like, "Oh fuck," like this and that shit. Like it was just really random. But that's neither here nor there because he doesn't. He's irrelevant as of now to what's going on.
Yeah.
I actually want to hear what Chris has to say about this because I honestly don't know.
Well, I mean, I answered the question in the first fucking 2 seconds. Yes.
What'd you say?
Yes, the entire universe
All right,
can survive.
Sean, what do you think about it? Fuck you, Chris.
I think the Marvel universe can survive in spades because Disney is not
In
spending
space?
$2 million spades.
Oh, okay.
$2 million
MCU.
or $2 billion
Space.
on a fucking franchise just to have it peter out after Endgame, right?
Yeah, that's fair. That's
Dude,
fair.
there are so many. Fantastic Four. They can reboot the Fantastic Four universe.
Yeah.
All right.
That's MCU.
But,
is
okay,
So
okay.
good.
And they
So
can
fucking
bring-
good.
Okay, but hold on. We're talking a lot about Spider-Man. Spider-Man isn't owned by Disney, so how long can they really? I mean, he was almost gone from the picture because there was not a deal made.
He wasn't. They made fucking drama out of nothing.
Whether that's the case or not, he's still
That
being shared
is
by a
the
different
case.
company. So it's just like, how much can that really relate to it? Eventually, they're gonna want him to be in the Venom like universe as well. They have to.
No, okay. Firstly, they want Venom to be a part of the MCU.
I think so.
Yep.
No. Sony does not want that though.
But I'm saying if they make Venom a part of the Spider-Man universe, it's
Venom
not
was
going to
part of the
be the
MCU.
other way
That
around.
will-
Dude, Tom
It's
Hardy in the
not going to be the other way around.
Marvel
Sony?
is contracting with Sony to make these movies. Like Sony has to make a movie every 5 years to retain the license to Spider-Man, and so Sony
they're
is giving up.
shitting out Venom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's why this movie's happening. That's why Doctor Strange is in it because Sony is getting on board because it's a money bank.
Yeah.
Sony, I think realizes like if Venom ends up joining the MCU, even if they get like a 50% cut,
Yeah.
it's gonna be better.
Yeah, it's
Like
definitely gonna be
honestly,
better.
I saw the trailer for the Carnage movie.
It's rough.
God, I don't think so. I think
it looks
Carnage.
really good.
I think Carnage looks incredible, and
Yeah.
Woody Harrelson looks.
G just likes bad movies, so
Yeah.
his
Dude,
opinion on
Woody
movies is
Harrelson.
garbage.
Woody
Because
Harrelson
you
looked
do.
good, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, Woody
like
looks.
The Matrix.
Woody looks like he's gonna fucking
yeah.
kill it.
Everyone does.
And
Revolution.
Okay, firstly. Sorry, he's talking shit. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's fine. He likes Titanic where the boat doesn't sink. It's fine.
Yeah, that's
fine.
what if, right? That's the next what if episode, right?
Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if the Titanic
nobody dies on the
didn't sink?
Titanic? Yeah.
That's where Captain America. No, but I mean, like, yeah, I don't know.
They
Like,
found
he
Captain
decided
America.
instead to like enlist in the army. He decided to fucking save
Yeah.
the Titanic.
Just ride the Titanic.
that's like 20 years before he was actually like around. Yeah, no,
No,
I
it's
don't know.
fine. It's fine.
I don't know history. Was
Yeah, I
there a
don't know history.
Triceratops then? I don't know.
I
Probably,
guess
yeah.
for me, like, it just comes down to just. I don't know what to expect from this, but I'm not expecting much because Endgame, like an Infinity War, were like such a good climactic thing of like what has become in like the past 10 years that it's so hard to be like,
Yeah, but it's at the end of an arc. You got to start this shit
That's fair.
again,
That's
right?
fair.
Did you
She
watch
missed his
Loki?
job.
I did. I love Loki. Loki's probably
Loki
the best
was
thing that's come out
amazing.
after Endgame. So
The fact that they just opened up the multiverse and you already know that's happening with Spider-Man and you've already like kind of experienced it a little bit in
Yeah.
the MCU already, like it's exciting, man. Like I'm
Yeah, I'm
actually
kinda
really
excited for
pumped
it.
about like the multiverse of madness and all that shit because of Loki.
Yeah.
and that is time.
Dude, that was
Yeah.
like 30
That's
seconds
fantastic.
ago. That
I
was
know,
awful.
but I
I mean,
talk too much
you
on that
literally
one, so-
fucking yell at me in my face when it's time, and you're
You
so.
yell at me.
you're
God
so-
damn it, it's time.
I don't call time.
It's time.
I don't call time. That's literally your only job.
Dude, Sean is on it right now.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's great.
Anyways, let's
liquored
move
up
on
like
to
a
the next.
motherfucker.
And also, if you guys have any regards of what you think about this,
No,
Any
it's
regards?
fantastic. I love this.
yes,
This is great.
Any comments or controversy towards what we believe in the MCU? We all have different opinions. Actually, I think it's me against you guys, really.
Yeah,
right now,
you just
so-
don't like MCU or good movies, so you think the MCU is
Yeah.
gonna crash after Robert
Dude.
Downey and the less than Chris.
God, I miss him.
Shang-Chi, Amazing Eternals, gonna be probably amazing.
Nah.
I mean, Selma Hayek.
Spider-Man,
Get
probably
your
amazing.
get your brown superhero.
Forrest Gump.
Salma
2, not
Hayek
please.
and Angelina Jolie.
good. Ooh,
Like,
Angelina Jolie.
All right,
Alright,
moving on.
Mommies. Mommies.
Round 2.
Hey, Chris,
Hey G,
what's the next subjecto?
one thing you want to do.
I think it's like bucket list, right? This is probably.
I
mine
have
as
no
well.
idea.
I think
You're,
it's, yeah.
Ever?
you're so bad at writing
I think it's
topics.
bucket list.
I have no idea why you're allowed to
Weird.
put topics in the house.
Weird. All
thing
of these
you
topics are
want
mine.
to
What is
do.
yours at?
You literally don't pick my topics. You're like, well, that's fucking stupid. I'm not gonna put that.
Yeah,
and
be
then
better.
you're just like, buh, 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 buh. I'm like, what
All
the
right,
fuck
so-
does that mean, G?
All right, so bucket list item. Let's start off with Sean. What's a bucket list thing you want to do?
I want to travel to Ireland and explore the place of my kin. I'm assuming because I
That's
don't
some
fucking
Irish
know.
shit right there. For
But
sure.
yeah, I'm assuming like I got a lot of Irish. Just want to explore the island, have a good time. That's where I'm at.
yeah.
That's not really. Is it an island?
Yeah.
Technically, yes. I don't
Dude.
know if you know what the definition of island is,
I don't. But that's what I'm asking.
So if it's a body of
Surrounded
land
by
surrounded by
water.
water,
So
it's
is,
an island.
Is America and North America is it an island?
no, because
No.
we're connected to South America, which are two separate continents.
Yeah.
And in the
And
Western
we're also
Hemisphere,
almost connected to.
So is England an island?
England is an island. Yeah,
Yeah, England
The,
is an
lar-
island.
the
Yeah.
largest island in
But
the world
it's-
is Australia.
right. Because
Okay.
it's also
Yeah.
a
Okay.
continent. Yeah.
Did not know that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
because
so,
you're
so
fucking
your bucket list is
retarded, it's
Ireland.
fine.
Yeah.
Anywhere specific?
I started in Dublin and then worked my way around the island. Yeah,
That's fair.
fun.
it's a
Yeah.
good time.
Dude, you'll drink so much Guinness, you'll shit
Oh,
black.
so much Guinness. Like
You will
I
shit
look
black.
forward to
It's legit.
shitting black. Like
Yeah.
that is my goal.
I got terrified when that happened to me, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I drink a lot of Guinness."
No, it's fine because it's gonna be Guinness and Pepto Bismol, so I won't know.
Just
it's
back
fine.
and forth. Bah, 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 bah.
You know,
It's like a car
black.
bomb. But
exactly with
But with-
Pepto Bismol.
Instead of-
Pepto-Bismol,
instead of
actually,
car-
fun
They're
fact
like,
with
what the fuck you
Pepto-Bismol.
doing, American? Fucking shooting. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Fun fact about Pepto Bismol: you actually shit black when you.
Yeah, you do. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's a bismuth, which is an element. Doesn't matter. It melts at 500 degrees.
Nerd.
Let's go with it.
Also,
Yeah.
fun fact: I drank a whole bottle of Pepto Bismol in Hawaii after we went to that one restaurant.
we
Gee,
really?
And
I
did you
drank-
shit black?
bro?
Did you really?
Oh god, I had stomach problems.
Was that the place we're looking for sushi?
No, the place at the end of the Hana.
at
Road
the
to
Road to Hana?
Hana.
Dude,
We both
that
had stomach
fucked me.
issues,
Dude.
bro. Oh
Oh
god.
yeah, that was like a week.
I had a whole bottle of Pepto
Never
Bismol.
eat fish at Hana.
I literally was
in
drinking
Hawaii.
it at the airport,
Fuck it, I'm
just
eating it.
like
It's fine.
drinking Pepto Bismol at the airport in front of people. People are like, "The fuck?" I was like, "Dude,
Dude, you're welcome because you don't know what I'm about to do with this
Bro,
plane ride.
that's traveling. That is the
Yeah.
magic part of traveling right there.
All right, Ryan. Besides drinking Pepto Bismol in Hawaii, what's your bucket list item?
I'm gonna say go to Iceland, just
Okay,
because
that's fair.
it is very similar spelling wise to Ireland.
I mean,
It's
yeah,
a one.
man.
It's a one letter difference.
Yeah.
That
yeah.
you mathematically nailed it on that.
And
for
I
sure.
and I really think like just
Just
at least in terms of
Sean,
like
right?
I just didn't want to have like a worse one, but not better than his. So
You had
like,
a parallel one,
Yeah,
something
so,
something just as good but not better.
but also I don't know, maybe Greenland. No, that's going too far.
Yeah.
There's like 37 people in Greenland. Like,
Greenland.
Yeah.
Is it Greenland or Greenland?
Maybe New Zealand. I don't know.
New
New Zealand would be
Zealand.
sick, actually.
Yeah, because they got all the Lord of the Rings shit. It's
Not
amazing.
all of it.
I mean,
Okay,
most of it.
Like
They don't got-
3/4.
They have
of it.
all those horses that fucking drown in mud or whatever.
Finland.
Yeah, I have no idea, but yeah.
Wait, isn't that like a different movie?
No, it was the Lord of the Rings. That
What's the one with the fucking dragon that actually? There's like an actual horse that like drowns in like mud.
Oh, dude, Never Ending Story.
Yes, it is, yeah.
Artax. That's the saddest shit ever, dude.
Yeah.
No,
That
let's
was like
all right.
1986.
You know what? We're moving on to the
Yeah.
next topic because that's
No,
the
we're
most
not.
depressing
We
shit of all
We
time.
got 3.5
That
minutes.
horse sang.
Chris,
Yes.
what's your bucket list item? I feel like this is like I feel like we talked about this, but I don't mind.
I don't know. I've done a lot of cool shit, so like I don't know.
Oh, okay, Mr. Fucking.
I mean, I've definitely probably traveled out of the country, but like that's still traveling.
Yeah,
like,
but okay. Have
I've
you-
been
have
to
you
like
gone-
40 states and like
have you gone outside
traveling.
the U.S.,
Not yet.
bitch?
Okay, bud. I'm sorry that I'm responsible and have a fucking other
Wait,
little
how
human
am
being.
I the poor one over here?
But where do you want to go? What do you want to
I
do?
literally don't want to go anywhere because
should, though.
I don't like traveling.
You want to
not.
skydive?
I've already done that. That's why I said I literally have done a lot of cool shit.
Want to go to Japan?
Japan
kinda.
would be sick.
Let's go.
Yeah. But like he's sitting over here. How am I the poor one? Because you travel to other countries. That's why you're fucking poor.
That's fair.
But that's a
Don't
good way
even-
to be
yeah,
poor,
I don't
right?
mind that at all.
I mean, I rather eat, so I don't know.
Oh, I
I
still
mean,
eat.
I will eat in other countries.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dollar menu, baby. That's what I did. I'd like get hostels and just say, hey, give me the closest McDonald's. I don't care what it
I don't
tastes
know.
like.
I just so my opinion on traveling is I think it's super interesting that everyone's like, oh, I've been to 4 countries. I'm like, okay, how many states have you been to? I'm like, I don't know, like 15. I'm like,
I mean, there's only like maybe
Yeah,
like
man.
10 states like in the U.S. and I'd be like, I fuck with that.
actually, all the states in the U.S. you can fuck with. You just have to look for it. Like I traveled to Montana. And there's literally not a lot in Montana, but where I traveled to in Montana was fucking
Would
phenomenal.
you go to Arkansas?
I've been to Arkansas.
Did you like it?
Yes,
Weird.
Did you go to Alabama?
I've been to Alabama.
What'd you
like
find
it?
in Alabama?
Nothing.
Roll
So-
Tide.
he found the
You
Roll
found
Tide.
Roll Tide in Alabama.
So,
That's
fun
what you
story,
found.
Fun story about Alabama. I don't know if I told this story before, but we're just driving up like one of the main highways that cuts like north through Alabama, and it like goes from an actual highway to some like backwoods road 2-lane highway shit. I'm like,
It's-
no. I'm like, all right,
The
this is
radio
fucking
stations
weird.
all played Leonard Skinner. It was super
All the time.
weird. Yeah.
So anyway, and then we need to get gas, and we're like, okay, we're almost at Alabama. Let's fucking get some gas. So we roll into this gas station, and there was this like typical gas station owner guy, and he was just like, "What can I get for you?" I'm like, "Oh, I just need some aspirin." And he's like, "You're not from around here, are you?" I'm like, "I mean, how could you tell?" And he's like, "Where are you from?" I'm like, "Colorado." He's like, "Dude, that's so weird. I'm from New York." I'm like, "Okay."
Great.
But I think it's just so rare for non-Alabamans. I don't know if that's. I don't know if that's.
Bamians?
Yeah, Bamonians.
Non-Rotidans?
It's Alabama Inns.
I like Roll Tide.
Alabamans.
No,
I like Alabamans.
Non-Crimson Tidians.
Yeah, but it's so rare. I think for non-Tidians to like meet another non-Tidian. So when I rolled in there with my like neutral accent, he's like, "Oh,
He's all,
another normal person."
he's all, hey, not Roll Tide? Like, yeah.
No.
My man.
Well, he's like, "Hey, is your wife related to you?" I'm like, "Not yet."
By marriage.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah. So that's literally the only story I have about Alabama because
I
there's
guess-
lily nothing
I
there.
got, I
It's
got 20
fucking
seconds to say
gross.
where I'm going to come from because Chris took his stupid ass time with the boring ass story.
It doesn't matter, G.
I just want to see the Aurora Borealis. That's all I want to see.
Yeah.
Dude, that would be tight.
Northwest is all
I
wanna see.
actually
do that
also.
from Iceland
That's all I
in a
wanna do,
fucking
so.
igloo.
No matter
could-
where,
you
no
could
matter
say
where
that
I'm
in
from.
Montana.
Hey,
Ireland.
I'm going to Iceland for my bucket list. Just meet me there at the Aurora Borealis.
Let's do it. Next
do it.
week.
During the winter.
My
Let's
man.
do it.
And
Yeah,
that's
you have to
time.
go
It's the
during
wrong
your
time.
Aurora
And that is-
Borealis.
that is-
No,
is
we're
that-
going next week for next
it's
week's
the wrong
Aurora
fucking time,
Borealis.
boys.
No.
Hey,
Going-
let us know what you guys want to, where do you want to visit?
Or don't.
Or don't.
It has
Whatever
to
you
end
wanna
the
do.
land.
Tell us
Yeah.
your bucket list items.
Yeah.
As long as they're cool.
Round 3.
The subject is pros and cons of living in Greeley.
And go.
Oh, we'll go with Chris first, so maybe I might have some time to say something later. Go for it, Chris.
I mean, I can talk about 7 minutes of Greeley for sure.
Go for
easily.
it. Do it. Give me 2.
So pro of living in Greeley, it's big enough where you don't get bored. but it's small enough where you can
get
go
bored.
and not see people that you don't want to see. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that's fair. I
Yeah.
get that.
Also, my second con of Greeley is that G lives here. Moving on. Right?
Wow, that was 30 seconds. Jesus,
Yeah.
man.
That's
Well,
how long you last. I don't know what you're talking about.
See,
That's
like,
what another
45.
con.
I'm more like 45. Come
He's
on now.
not.
so honestly, weirdly, my pro is like the same as yours for the opposite reason. But like, it's like you literally can go and you see people you know anytime you want to. It's like you don't have to feel comfortable with like going out by yourself because you usually, if you've been around for a little bit, it's such like a tight knit family community where people just
Yeah, I
know
can
each
see that.
other and have people's backs and shit. Like everybody knows everybody, which is tight, and then like new people kind of like sense that and they like want to get involved, which is cool. Like
It's funny because I think we're only friends because we hung out downtown long enough.
Exactly.
I would literally go out by myself and run into like you and your brother or like
Or Sean.
It's fucking
exactly
piece of shit.
And
I
I'd
mean,
say
that's
like
what happens, right?
I'm friends with each of y'all literally just because of downtown. So like
Yeah.
it's a family. So like I love that. The cons are.
The same exact thing.
I mean, like there are some people, no joke. Like you have like your fucking like that dude that starts with an F that everybody knows. I wasn't gonna
Excuse
say
me.
his name, but
well, that's why
Sorry, my
cheers to Carlos not having red hair.
Bruh. Jesus Christ.
Because it's
But,
a carbon copy.
Oh, no. What about that?
No.
Sean, what about you, man? What about you?
I love the fact
so
that Greeley.
you grew up here, right?
Yeah. I grew up in
We actually,
like
all three of us kinda
11
grew up
miles north
Yeah,
of
in this
here.
area, yeah.
I love the fact that Greeley's really like just worked on their downtown culture. Like it's been a good time, like a super good time. But they have invested the money and the time to build it, and it's unexpected. Like literally.
Oh, I fucking hate that you said
fuck
that.
It is though.
God
because,
damn it,
because
Sean.
because people look at
You
Greeley
working for
there
them?
and
You working for
they're
them,
like,
aren't you?
it's the exact opposite of Hawaii.
Yeah.
Right.
fuck, that's true.
Yeah, but also it is true. We've been there.
Yeah.
We get it.
Yeah.
I'm sure it is, but
We
it's not
were
in a
at-
bad way.
Honestly, we were in the Greeley of Hawaii, and we still feel like it was the opposite.
Yeah, fuck
I actually said
Hawaii.
that at a show in Hawaii, and everyone's just kind of like, "What?" I was like, "Never mind."
I don't know. It's not as bad as people make it out to be. That's all I'm saying.
That's true.
Yeah, it's definitely not.
So I think when it comes to Greeley, the cons of it is if you're this is gonna sound terrible. If you're in a college student in Greeley, I get why you don't like it. I
Yeah.
100% don't get. I mean, like, granted, while downtown,
They're just not involved in anything.
no, for
And
sure.
it's-
There's no interchanging of city and university here, and that
Yeah.
sucks so bad because like. UNC should be fucking packed. I mean, Adam McCaffrey is the coach for football this year.
And they got
And-
fucked by CU, by the way.
yeah,
Skill
for sure
buffs.
they did. Skill.
Fuck
Honestly,
CU down the
if
Did you
you
expect them to do well?
I
No,
love that
didn't.
people were
Dude, it was
hoping
like
that we would
Alabama
win.
against CSU. Like,
I mean,
fucking-
I'm a CU fan.
I'm glad that people were
Yeah,
hoping
no,
we
go
would
Bears for
win.
sure. Fuck
but,
CU.
yeah.
No,
School
go Buffs.
spirit.
Go Buffs. Fuck CU.
School spirit and all that, but there
that's
was
what
no
I'm saying.
way.
Is like, there's like you go to CSU and you see CSU shit everywhere. You go to fucking Denver. Actually, Colorado in general just fucking sucks when it comes to school spirit.
Yeah,
I'll just
because
put that
we
out
have
there.
other cool stuff. We're not fucking Alabama
Well,
where
like
we
the
have one
Broncos.
Like the
thing.
fucking Broncos and
and
that's
the
it, right?
Avalanche and the Nuggets and the Rockies.
But I will say this
and
about
the
Greeley.
Rapids.
We're way more about pro sports, but it's because our pro sports are way better than our college sports.
The one thing I like about
that's
Greeley is
very
if
true.
you're,
I mean, CU went to Pac-12 in 2018.
if you're
Haven't done shit.
Jesus Christ, you guys are the worst.
just because no one cares what you're saying.
If you're in like our age group, I think Greeley is a wonderful place to live in, whether it be being in a family or just like being like just individually, like
Being
how
a giant piece of
three
shit.
are, wonderful
Right.
people, and this guy's just fuck this guy, right? It's fine. But Jesus, that was really mean. I'm sorry. Not
no,
sorry.
you're not. Yeah, shut the fuck up, dude. Like,
Anyways, no, I think the thing about Greeley is that it is a good place to live if you're not a college student, because you're just like,
Yeah.
oh my god, like Fort Collins is 45 minutes away. Denver's like so much better,
Yeah.
But no, I think there's good foundation. There's a good balance between like beliefs here as well. It might lean a little bit more to the right, but that's not necessarily a bad thing.
it's
in
still
my,
like
in my case.
relatively balanced.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, I also will say that the con about Greeley is that again, everybody.
That G's here.
And also, like the progress of Greeley hasn't grown as much either.
Dude,
in
it
my
like
opinion.
shot up and then just fucking plateaued so
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah, and honestly, like I do feel like it's like you're trying too hard.
Yeah,
kinda
I can see
shit.
that,
When
yeah,
it comes
yeah.
to like the art installations and everything, like I'm like, bro, these actually don't really look
But that's also because of people that are in
Yeah.
charge of approving that are not knowledgeable about what's actually.
Yeah,
supposed to
and
be
that's the
out there,
problem
though.
that I don't like about Greeley is they have so many good ideas, yet they don't put the correct people in charge.
The execution, bro.
So we have so many people that are like, "Oh, we're bringing live music to Greeley." Okay, how many Greeley bands have you put on your shows? Oh, just 2
No,
out of like
absolutely.
the 40 shows
Yeah.
you had over
Right.
the
It's
summer.
It's like, yeah, there's
I'm
the
like-
music, but you're not showcasing Greeley talent, which
exactly,
is like,
and it's like, okay, we're sitting here listening to the same funky cover band for the 3rd time this summer, yet we have literally funk bands in Greeley that are original that you won't fucking pay to come
And
here.
that's why I wish somebody would make a Northern Colorado specific music festival.
Don't force this on me. Come on, man.
man, that would be amazing.
It's on the works.
It
It's on
would
the
be
works. We're
amazing.
allowed to make it happen. But
Yeah.
honestly, I think one of the blessed things about knowing too many people is just also understanding who you are. Like that's I think what I love about Greeley is that I understood like what I like and what I don't like. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like coming downtown, you want to be friendly to everybody. At some point, you're just like, dude, I don't fuck with you. Like just get away from me.
Yeah, and like honestly, like
100%.
it's the one out of like 50 people that I see downtown that I just don't want to interact with, so I just stopped coming downtown in general.
Yeah, but that's
And it's
like
not a bad
2%,
thing, yeah.
right?
Yeah, it's not a lot of people, but it's just at the same point where like I don't know, like you guys are cool, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to see you guys when there's an off chance I can see this fucking tool bag that I have
Man,
no
well,
interest in. So.
And like after actually like working there for a little bit, because I've gone here for years,
yeah.
but
Yeah,
like
yeah,
after
yeah.
actually working here for a little bit, like I understand how there could be that one person who can ruin it.
Yeah.
For everybody, like, or for like one person's experience, they can literally not want to go for just one fucking douchebag.
Yeah, and like honestly, like
It's crazy,
I don't know, like
Hey,
I
Chris,
know,
shut
but
up.
not
It's time.
crazy at the same time.
okay. I was just saying, like I know for a fact that me and G have been downtown for almost like
9 years,
Yeah.
a decade,
8 years
at
actually.
least. Yeah,
Well, together 8 years today.
yeah, together.
Cute.
You're so far away.
And between the four
That's
of
so
us, we have
close.
40 years of experience
Yeah,
downtown.
so like we've been downtown a lot, and yeah,
We can be grandparents right now, you guys. It's sad.
I could be your grandparent.
I can be your hero, baby.
I'd fuck your grandmother. It's fine.
Well, she's still alive, so
well,
What's her name?
mamatita.
moving on.
Mama Tita.
All right, fuck, marry, kill.
G's grandma. G's grandma. G's grandma. On to the next subject.
Anyway, moving on.
Round 4.
Again, we have some wonderful guests with us. We have Sean Yates and Ryan Short.
Shut the fuck up.
Brian Short, bro.
Brian Short.
Brian Short.
With that Ryan Long dick. Ladies, hit him up.
Or-
Look at this wonderful man.
Or dudes.
No, just ladies.
Just ladies. But I'm also flattered for whatever.
We're gonna we're gonna go first with Ryan, Mr. Long
All right.
Lopez.
All right, senor. How do you say long in Spanish?
Crab cheese wonton.
There it is.
Okay, senor
Senor
Crabtree
Crabtree's
Wonton.
What's the next subject?
What's your next subject?
Let's talk about the
Sex, baby.
Shut the
Let's
fuck up,
talk
G.
about you and me.
G.
Let's
G.
talk about
Bubbles in the tub. Let's talk about making love.
All right, sorry.
All right, let's talk about the upcoming NFL season.
Oh, Chris is out.
And go.
All
Well,
right.
all I have.
Well,
all
you
I
got to
have
go first. Wait, he's got to go first.
I'm
All
just
right.
saying. All I have to do about this is like I got forced into a fantasy football draft today,
That wasn't even.
and then I paid my money to do it, and then when I hit up the dude about the draft, he's like, "Oh, you didn't
Oh.
tell me soon enough. I already filled your spot." I'm like,
You know who the dude
"You
was?
owe me fucking $10,
So,
motherfucker."
did you get your money back?
You know who
Not
the dude
yet.
was, Ryan? You know who the dude was?
Yeah, you know who the dude was?
Who?
Alan's bitch ass.
Alan?
Yeah, Alan.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Fucking Alan.
The poor
Fuck you,
communicator,
Alan.
man. All right, so you're a Bills fan.
I'm a Bills fan.
So tell me what you think about this year.
Like flat bills or?
Yeah, I love flat
okay.
Bills. But the Buffalo Bills.
Oh, okay.
I am really excited about the Buffalo Bills season, man. I think they got everything in place to make a run, man. That's it.
Ooh.
Like they got everything. All they were missing really last year was the pass rush. They addressed that hard to come after the Chiefs and make that push. So, but Josh Allen's gonna make that jump. He's
Josh
the real
Allen
deal.
is a prime quarterback in the NFL, man. I do agree with that.
He's the real deal. I've never felt that way about a Bills quarterback until Josh Allen. He's the real
really?
deal.
Even what's his name? Fucking what's his name?
I mean, if you're talking like Jim
That's his
Kelly,
name.
Jim Kelly. You think he's better than
that's-
Jim Kelly?
That's before my time.
You think he's
so,
better
like,
than Jim Kelly though?
I don't know. Like at this point, you can't say that. But
I'm gonna say no.
At
no.
this
Jim
point,
Kelly was
well, Jim
4 Super
Kelly.
Bowls in a row, man.
Jim Kelly's a Hall of Famer. Josh Allen hasn't even played 4 seasons, so of course he can't make 4 Super Bowls.
Yeah, but G's also really bad at football. So.
But I don't know. Jim Kelly's a
imagine.
Hall of Famer, but no, like Jim Kelly, honestly, it was just before my time. I never really was into football when he was playing, so I can't say that. But like, so that's why I say that. But Josh Allen, I've never been more excited about a quarterback for the Bills.
Yeah, 'cause, okay, so the track record for the Bills. Name the quarterbacks you can list off.
God, I can
There's
name
too many.
I can name all the shitty quarterbacks they've had. I promise. They had J.P. Lossman. They had Drew Bledsoe, Trent Edwards, E.J. Manuel, Ryan Fitzpatrick, Kelly Holcomb,
Fitzmagic, though.
Tyrod Taylor, Nathan Peterman, Matt Barkley. They had just bad quarterbacks for.
Oh, but you guys had some good ones in there too, though.
They were.
Bledsoe was phenomenal.
He was
With the Patriots, at
not
least.
with the Bills.
Yeah, I was like wrong team.
Not with the Bills. Like any of
Yeah.
those quarterbacks, like Tyrod Taylor had like a decent year that was
I'm
exciting.
still rooting for him though. He
Me
started for Houston.
Me
Yeah.
too. Because like I love him as a dude, but like his first year as a Bill, you were excited because it was different and it was like kind of effective.
but it
Yeah.
was the same.
But then it's like he never,
Same.
But then never got better and like kind of got a little worse. So I'm just like, man, like as soon as they moved on, Josh Allen's a dude for sure.
yeah.
All right, Chris. Anything you got to say about anything football wise? You're
No,
not a football
man.
guy because
It's the fucking.
you're about shitty baseball.
It's
so.
the inferior sport of all American sports.
I mean, sure.
So it's whatever.
That's
So
why.
you're a big rugby fan, right?
Well, that's
rugby
not
all the way.
That's not an
American-
American sport.
There's
Yeah.
American rugby.
Neither of them are American.
Yeah, baseball's American and
Ish.
American football is American.
Yeah,
So is
it's all
soccer.
based on English sports.
It's kind of like cricket.
It's not, dude. It's okay. Firstly,
Oh,
it's
God.
nothing like
It's
cricket.
kinda like
if
it.
you've actually watched a cricket match, literally fucking
They
no
throw
similarities.
a ball and then you hit it and then you run to bases.
Okay, it's fucking highlight then.
I feel like if cricket players played cricket like baseball, they would fucking wreck
Well,
it.
actually, so there's a funny.
They wouldn't. It's
So a
fine.
former MLB player who washed out in AAA went to play cricket, and he has like the longest home run in. I forgot what team he played for.
They
but
call
he-
them home runs.
Well, no, but for the audience, so yeah, he just crushed it out of the stadium. But the thing is,
That's what I'm saying.
the thing is, he didn't even like hit it straight on. He hooked around and hit a home run backwards.
That's what I'm saying.
You can't hit
It
a
was a
home
foul
run
ball.
backwards.
It was a foul ball.
That
in,
doesn't
like, Baseball
count.
terms.
Well, in
Okay.
cricket, you
All right,
can.
hold on.
Because
Yeah,
it's
hold
a
on.
circle.
Wait,
It's a
wait,
circle.
wait,
That's what I'm saying.
We're
Fuck
getting
cricket.
we're getting a subject here.
Yeah,
We're talking
'cause
NFL.
Yeah.
It's an inferior
Sean,
sport.
you're next.
Okay.
Go for it.
So the Bills haven't been in a Super Bowl since
1994.
Oh, shut your mouth.
1994
That's
when they're
not
playing.
okay.
But
the Dallas Cowboys. I remember that game because my
gonna say-
father was like, "It's not over till the fat lady sung," and she
that
never
bitch
showed
sang
up.
early.
I didn't know Aretha Franklin sang the halftime show.
Yeah,
It actually was
ECT.
Whitney Houston that year.
You fucking shut your mouth, motherfucker.
So I think the Broncos are going to take it for no other reason than I grew up in Colorado and I'm a Broncos fan. So.
You're gonna say the Broncos are gonna take the whole thing?
Yeah.
They're taking the ship.
Yep.
What the fuck is wrong with
Undefeated.
you?
Undefeated.
Okay, now it's just
Yeah.
me.
Teddy Two
I don't-
Gloves is gonna fucking.
I hope
Fuck
Teddy
it, let's do
Bridgewater
it.
honestly kills it right now.
I,
honestly.
I actually
I agree.
like
I
Teddy
like
Go
Two
Broncos.
I like him.
Gloves a
I'm
lot.
not. I'm not a Broncos fan, but I do believe that Teddy Bridgewater has not had the due that he's deserves. Granted, when he played with the Saints, he did great. When he played with Carolina, he did terrible. But also, Carolina's a fucking shit of an
Yeah,
organization.
when he was with the Saints, though, all he did was win.
exactly,
He won.
Yeah,
that's it.
Drew Brees
When you
was out
have
there.
a good team around you, Teddy Bridgewater
Dude,
wins
with the
games.
Vikings, he fucking
Bridgewater
killed it.
isn't a bad.
When you have a good
He's not.
team around you, you win games. The Broncos don't have a good team around
we're
them. I'm
gonna-
sorry, bro.
we're
They
gonna beat
don't.
the Bills.
Their offensive.
It's gonna be fine. Actually, neither
They
of
don't
us
need
are
them-
gonna
they
be
don't
in the
even
playoffs.
play.
It's fine.
Okay, here's
Neither of us can make
here's
the Super Bowl.
Here's the thing.
It's okay.
They'll play in the AFC Championship. What I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Here's the thing about the Broncos don't need a phenomenal quarterback. They have the defense right now to make it happen.
I thought
this is
I
coming
thought
from a
Von
not a
Miller
Broncos
got
fan.
canceled and everyone was gonna fucking like
No.
drop him.
No,
right
no.
away.
Bro,
I think their
Miller's
defense is
amazing.
on the decline.
You really
Well,
think so?
yeah.
I think Fangio knows what he's doing. I really do.
I think Bradley Chubb is overrated and
You are
Von
the
Miller's
only
on the
person who
decline,
thinks
and that is
Fangio knows
all
what
you
he's
need to
doing.
know. Once your
Okay.
pass rush is gone, everything else goes to
I'm
shit.
not even a Broncos
Okay.
fan, but that's the most bullshit fucking analysis you've ever heard.
Wait.
Why?
What's your
Dude.
team, G?
I'm a Cowboys fan.
Oh, fuck Cowboys. God damn it.
Exactly. No, I get it. But the fact that I'm
I asked
actually
the wrong
defending a
goddamn
Broncos
question.
fucking defense is like.
That doesn't mean anything.
No, you
It
can
does.
defend
No,
them all
no.
you want. Like your opinion
So-
is valid, but all you said was mine was bullshit. I just want to know why.
Oh, okay.
But the fact you're only in defense, like, well, I like the Cowboys,
I
but
like the
because I'm
Cowboys.
defending the
No,
Broncos.
no.
Dude, the Broncos and the Cowboys have fucking nothing in common besides all
Playing,
that your people like them.
Whoa.
Well, I guess, and the
Except for the fact that the Cowboys were the most popular team in America until
Always.
like 2015, where the
still
Broncos
are.
were the most popular
They
team
still
in
are.
America.
They still are.
The
The
Broncos
most
are.
valuable franchise in the
Neither
US.
of them are the most popular team. The Cowboys are the most marketable team, but everybody fucking hates them except for
they're
Cowboys
not.
fans.
Dude, that's the thing.
No, I get it.
How
I get
the
it.
fuck?
Which is
I get it.
How the fuck
I
are the
get it.
Cowboys
It's true.
America's team? I'm moving the fucking thing.
Because they marketed it that
But I'm
way.
saying,
That's
how the
it.
They're
fuck
from
are-
Texas,
No, honestly,
Jingo
no,
Jango.
honestly, you know why? It's
because Dallas Fort Worth has a combined population more than like 8 states.
It's not even that. It's
Probably.
honestly, I honestly think it's because when the Cowboys started winning in the '90s, they were like, it's just like the reason why the Bulls are the same way. The '90s were such like an openness of just like sports and like understanding things and this
Do
and
not
that.
compare the 90s Cowboys to the 90s Bulls.
Yeah, I was like, that's pretty
Dude,
fucking dumb.
The Cowboys
Fucking-
were
fucking-
America's team
oh
back
my
in like the
God.
70s, though.
No,
It was way
they
before
became,
that.
they became established in the America's team in the '90s. I just killed a
Do we
fly.
need to jujule this?
We can jujule it for the.
Anyways, that
For
was
the
time.
edits? Okay.
Yeah, but how the fuck can you compare the Cowboys to the fucking Bulls, who won like what 8 championships in a row?
They won six.
Whatever.
Split up because John Elway took that time off.
John
to play
Elway.
bass, or not John Elway. Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan
Elway.
took that. Yeah, they were playing at the same time.
I'm saying from the '90s. No, I'm talking
right.
about. I'm not talking about championships. I'm talking about the popularity
Yeah,
of what those
no.
teams
Oh,
were.
my bad.
Yeah.
I'm punching other shit now.
Chicago was
Yeah,
just
but,
as
dude,
famous.
no,
as
Chicago
the
was
Cowboys.
can't
bigger.
say that.
Bigger.
dude.
You can.
You can't
100%
say
you
a
can.
6-time back-to-back championship
I'm not talking about
winning
championships.
organization
I'm not talking about
is
championships.
comparable to the
To be fair, they
fucking
didn't win them
Cowboys.
back to back to back to back to back to back.
And
to back.
I have
Neither the Bulls.
I have a
no,
school
I'm saying the Bulls
picture-
didn't win them back to back to back to back to back to back to back.
Yeah, it was
They
split
went
up.
back to back to back, which is still a three-peat.
Three-peat,
And then
which-
they
And then they-
three-peated.
yeah.
And then they peated.
Yeah, they
Again.
don't, they took a year off. Yeah, for sure.
But in 19,
Regardless of what I'm saying,
1993,
I'm not talking about championships. I'm talking about the popularity
No,
of what
Yeah,
it was.
of course
No,
you're not
because-
talking about
popularity.
championships because you're a Cowboys fan. You literally can't talk about championships.
In 1993, for my school picture with my elementary class, there were 17 Michael Jordan jerseys and 0 Cowboy jerseys. That's all I'm saying.
To be fair, I had an Emmett Smith jersey.
Exactly. Emmitt Smith, Michael
Yeah, but
Irvin,
look
and
at
Troy
See,
Aikman
and
were the face of the NFL for fucking the '90s.
No, they weren't.
They were.
No,
No, they
Bo
weren't.
Jackson
There
was the
was-
face
I
of
don't
the
think-
NFL for the
Brett
90s.
Favre, yeah, for
Bo
sure.
don't know.
I don't think there was any point where Troy Aikman was considered the best quarterback. I don't
No,
think
you're
there
right,
was
it's
any
okay.
point where Michael Irvin considered the best wide
I'll give you
receiver.
Emmitt Smith, but I'll give you Emmitt Smith.
Maybe
Emmitt Smith-
because you're still talking about a
And he
time when
was
you had
so
Barry
good on
Sanders,
Dancing
Terrell
with the
Davis,
Stars.
Marshall
Yeah,
Falk.
none of them were winning
Bro.
championships then, though. So Emmitt
Neither
Smith was the
were the
reason.
But you're
Cowboys.
talking
They
about,
were.
but you're talking about who's the best player at their position, and
I'm
Emmitt
not-
Smith is your
all I'm
only
talking about-
argument.
I'm not talking
but
about. I'm not
not
talking about. Hold on.
You're
hold on.
talking about the 90s. You're talking about the 90s. So
Yes,
the Cowboys
exactly.
went to the Super Bowl in what year?
They went fucking 2, 3, and 5.
And how many did they win?
They won all 3.
Okay.
They won 2 against the Bills, 1 against Pittsburgh.
Okay. And then, so you have to include Terrell Davis going to back being one of the best running backs of
dude,
all time.
he was-
in
100%.
Denver.
I mean, what I'm
That's
saying,
still
though,
the
no, But what I'm
90s.
saying is,
That's
yeah,
still
100%,
the 90s.
100%. But no one remembers the 90s because of the Broncos. Remember because of the Cowboys.
Nobody
because
gives
of
a
the
fuck
Bills.
about the
Bro,
Cowboys.
the Packers and Brett Favre was a huge part of that.
They won it once.
What
I'm
about
saying is-
Steve Atwater
You're
and
only-
hit heard
okay,
around
I'm
the
not-
world?
I'm
The
not-
Fran-
I'm not-
the 49ers
okay,
with
hold on,
Steve
hold on, hold
Young.
on,
You
hold on.
can't. You
Hold
can't
on, hold on,
say.
hold on.
You can't say the fucking
We're also-
Cowboys
we're also-
are the
okay,
team of
hold
the
on, hold on.
90s when all of these other
They
teams.
were the team of the 90s.
They weren't.
Yes, they
What
were.
about the Chicago Bulls,
I don't know, man. The
That's what I'm
49ers were
saying.
up there. The,
The
Packers
Bulls-
were definitely there.
The
bro.
Bulls, the Bulls and the
Packers-
Cowboys were always known as
They're
the 90s
not
teams.
comparable.
100%. Yes, they are.
You know what the-
because
okay,
marketing
firstly-
wise and the way why they're called America's team is because in the 90s they dominated who they were.
Okay, well,
after
so
fucking
I'm
all
going to
that shit
disagree with
happened-
that because
Also,
for,
we're like
I don't give a
3
fuck.
minutes into
For
this.
some fucking reason, every child in the 90s had a Charlotte Hornets pullover
That's because they were dope. Though.
because they marketed better.
Yeah.
And
I
they
don't
had
remember.
great colors.
Yeah, but team-wise,
I
like
had the
player-wise
starter
and
jacket for the
team-wise-
Nuggets that got stolen from me on day 2. All right.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, we're going deep on this one.
All right.
Anyways,
Anyway,
let's
Nah.
move on.
G's
Cowboys,
fucking
Cowboys
dumb.
team of the 90s. Fuck you
No,
guys.
it wasn't.
It
Cowboys
was.
fucking suck.
But
Moving
if
on.
anybody has a
They do
starter
now.
jacket out there for the Nuggets from the 90s, send it my way. That's
Fuck you, I'm not going to.
It might
shit.
be yours, huh?
Anyways, let's move on. We got
Moving
one
on.
more subject. Fuck, we should have made that 10.
it was good.
Final round.
All right, shitty ass Sean. What the fuck's the next subject?
I want to know.
Sorry, this the final subject
Yeah,
of this.
fuck you, G.
Fucking
You get the honor
God
of the
damn
final
it.
subject, then.
Yeah,
attacking
it's great.
G.
It's a great
Even though
podcast.
you got the honor of all 3 of us shitting on G. So I don't know which one's better.
It was a good time.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
You guys
G,
make
what shitty ass sandwich do you think is the best sandwich?
Best sandwich
Best
ever.
sandwich ever.
Okay.
me- All right, let's start this real quick. I'll start off.
A burrito doesn't count.
The 90s Cowboys I'm just kidding.
Just sin and
The
desperation.
90s Bulls sandwich. No, I think my favorite sandwich, I love Jimmy John's. Jimmy John's is probably my favorite like Subway sandwich place.
So we go in sandwich place or
No,
like
no,
actual
favorite,
sandwich?
hold on,
favorite
hold on,
fucking
hold on, wait,
sandwich.
wait,
Give me
wait.
some
That-
meats and cheese,
well, that's what I was
goddammit.
asking. That's what you
Jesus
said.
Christ, I'm gonna give you that. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Why'd you start
Sorry.
off all dumb then?
Yeah.
I didn't.
No one gives a fuck about JJ's.
That was a
Oh.
bad answer.
My God, you guys are the fucking worst.
I know, right? Jimmy John's
That
though.
was a bad answer.
They just turned into everyone shit on G podcast. I love it. Jimmy
likes bad
John's is
movies,
number
it's fine.
the provolone and ham is my favorite. The turkey provolone ham
Oh,
is my
you're
favorite.
okay. So you're like a club guy.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
I believe that.
You want to throw some bakey on there? Or are you good with no bakey?
No, bacon. Just get some good old mayo, some lettuce,
Fucking
and
nerd.
fucking make it happen. Dude, their French bread is my favorite for
Mayo's
sure.
gross. The only thing you need to get is
As
the
a white man,
gargantua in there,
I appreciate
and that's
that.
it.
Yeah.
Just light mayo. Like if you
No,
overdid
so,
the
okay,
mayo.
so
I could do-
y'all,
I
y'all
could do,
motherfuckers
like-
asked for my favorite sandwich. I'm gonna finish my goddamn thought.
You said fucking turkey ham
Yeah,
provolone.
and we're
we're
past
moving
it.
on.
over me. I'm just
It was
saying.
a bad answer, and we're past it
All
already.
right, well that was mine. You guys keep on talking. Fuck you. I don't know why I'm looking at you. I was trying to say that to Sean. Fuck you, Sean.
Fuck you too, G. I love you.
Hey, Sean.
All right, Sean, you're next.
Sean.
What's your favorite
I
sandwich?
love pastrami because it has a
I
real
bet you
classic.
fucking do,
Yeah,
you
that's
fuck.
goddamn right I do because it has a real classic history in America.
Can I take
Man,
it back? Can I take it back? Can
no,
I take it back?
No,
Brix's pastrami melt's fucking amazing, by the way.
pastrami is an amazing fucking meat.
Just that's all I
Yeah.
want to say. Go for it. Sorry.
Cat's Deli in New York, like that is my bucket list
Weird
of
flex,
sandwiches.
but
That
okay.
is a weird flex.
I'm just saying.
Why
I've
didn't
never
you say
been
it
there.
at the bucket list
I wanna
section?
go
I know,
there.
right? We had a whole topic about a bucket list, and now you bring
God
up the
damn it,
bucket
Sean.
list.
Because it's not in Ireland, god damn it! It's in New York. I can fly to New York for like $120.
Technically, I think New York is kind of Ireland. I mean, there's a lot of those guys over. Actually, that's Boston.
You know,
Never mind.
Yeah, I was like,
There's a
go,
shit ton
go
of
to
fucking
the Chooks,
Italian
bro.
people there and Jewish people, which is why Cat's Deli with their pastrami is so fucking good.
But also
Hold on,
just
hold on.
great,
Wait,
great
wait,
podcast
wait.
strategy because he used
on,
the
hold on,
Ireland
hold on,
question
hold on,
earlier
hold on,
and
wait,
can
wait.
save
Time
this
out,
one
time
for
out,
the
Yeah,
time out,
sandwich.
time out.
I think we need to close the window.
Wait.
Hold up, wait a minute. Are we hearing homeless people now?
I don't know if it's homeless or drunk white girls.
Or just Los. It sounded like Los for a quick second.
You know what?
Sorry,
Do you want to
interrupt.
close the
Nah,
window?
it's
or
fine.
you
We'll
just-
keep it going.
All
We'll keep it
right.
going.
You're gonna get some flavor of Greeley in the background, so
No,
Pros and cons.
I think
Yeah.
that was a really good, just podcast strategy to use the Ireland question for the bucket list question. That way you can save the pastrami one for the sandwich question.
that's pretty good.
Is pastrami Irish?
No,
No.
that's what. No, it has nothing to
Pastrami
do
has
with
its
it.
history in New York.
I'm just saying-
because it was the cheapest piece of beef, so only immigrants could afford it at the time, and they'd pickle it and then cook it off and make these terrific fucking sandwiches out of it.
yeah.
It is such a good
I
fucking meat.
I personally don't like salty meats, so I'm not against like
Yeah.
pastrami,
doesn't
salami,
like meat.
pepperoni. Yeah, your meat's not salty; it's more vinegary.
Spicy.
What do you
So
like?
So me,
spicy.
I'm a super huge fan of the California Club. So turkey, avocado, jalapenos, bacon, whatever. But I also like a roast beef turkey bacon club.
Okay,
Yeah,
it's respectable. It's
yeah.
fine.
Yeah, it's
Pretty
fine.
sure there's a bum fight happening outside of our window.
I mean, it could.
anyways, Ryan, what's your favorite? Sammy.
I'm gonna say just lately I love a PBJ.
Ooh.
Honestly, PBJs are
That
probably
flex, though.
I just
Yeah, that was fucking hard, dude.
But I can't
He's like, I just like butter
But it's not even
on
it's,
bread.
It always everybody knows that PB&J slaps all the time, but just
Yeah,
lately,
it does.
literally, I wake up in the middle of the night and I just crave a PB&J, so I go and make one at 4 in the
Yeah,
morning.
remember that
Yeah.
Smucker's at fucking Hana?
Yeah.
Dude, so I actually stopped eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches on bread, and I only eat them on flour
It's only
tortillas
because
now.
his dog stopped licking his nuts.
No, it works good.
Yeah, I actually made that joke in front of my family, and none of them got it. And they're like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" I'm like, "Trauma," but
Trauma.
it's a quote from a movie. So
I
it's
couldn't
fine.
get laid, so I just put it on my nuts and hope for the best.
Yo, can I give an honorable mention?
My dog doesn't
Yeah.
like peanut butter.
BLT.
Yeah, BLT is pretty
BLT
solid,
is
but
good.
you have to be
Yeah.
into mayo for BLT
And
to
tomato.
really slap.
Can I tell
But
you
you
something?
can do it with the mustard,
Can
and
I-
it's really fucking good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I eat BLT no mayo.
Yeah, because I guess you like dry, crunchy shit. I don't know.
No. Switch it up with a mustard. You got great wide variety of mustards. You can do with an aioli that's not all fucking mayo.
All right, first, great.
True.
Okay, sorry. A sidebar
Aioli
here.
is just a subgenre
Yeah, what
of
the
mayo.
fuck is
so-
aioli?
Yeah.
What the fuck is aioli?
An aioli
It's like a
is
mayo and,
mixed
like,
with other
lemon.
spices and citrus fruits and things
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
Why
like-
don't you just
It's
call
like
it what
a
it
not
is?
mayo.
It is what it is.
It's
though.
like a not
aioli.
mayo
It's
mayo.
different. It's a
Yeah.
sauce, not a whatever fuck
It's,
mayo
a,
is.
it's another condiment. It's another choice.
I legit think that people put aioli like next to everything just to make it sound fancy. And I'm just like,
Well,
oh, it's
so-
got aioli. It's got aioli.
Yeah,
in it.
it's fancy as
Well,
fuck.
no.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, aioli is anytime you have lemon or lime mixed with mayo with something else. So like, ooh, we have a fantastic
can't see
cilantro
you.
aioli.
Or you can do a southwestern
I'm gonna
aioli
walk
with
in here.
chipotle.
You got a
A
little
garlic aioli.
you got a
I
little
actually
upset
do
about the
dig in like a
Cowboys,
garlic aioli.
yeah.
So I mean, like, yeah, it's basically anything mixed with like mayo and lime juice or whatever.
So
it's an aioli.
it's like extra white people shit.
No, it's
No,
actually like
no.
good.
Honestly, no. Like spicy aiolis and shit.
Yeah.
Fire.
You
said
can
mayo,
get like
that's
a
some white
nice
people
Cajun
shit.
aioli.
No,
Dude,
honestly,
mayo-
but that's the most mayo I'll get is aioli.
Yeah. Like,
And I don't even really like that, but I will.
I'm gonna start calling your dick aioli.
yeah. Okay.
That's not a bad name.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Because it's you're white and it's mayonnaise and you're spicy. So
But I'm also brown.
that's what I'm saying. You're spicy.
So he's like a brown mustard aioli.
Your dick name
I'm
now
a
is
mustard aioli?
no.
Yeah.
You're more of a
You're more of a
fry
Dijon
sauce.
to me, but
you're more of a Tabasco
like the
aioli.
spicy brown.
I don't like being a Tabasco aioli. I will just say that sounds like the most nasty shit I've ever heard of.
Can I
Yeah,
say,
but I would
I feel
appreciate
like
being a
I'm the only
Dijon.
person not here
You're
that
like
like
a
has a brown
Cholula.
aioli in him. I'm just like straight
You're
white
the-
mayonnaise.
you are the
I mean,
least-
you want some?
You are
yeah.
just Miracle Whip.
No,
I
brother.
do.
You're
We
just
could just
horseradish,
run a
dude.
train real
You're a
quick. and get all
mayonnaise
the
colored
Mexican
Benz.
movies.
Fucking do this.
You're
YouTube go.
Worcestershire sauce. That's what you are.
Dude,
Firstly, it's pronounced Worcestershire.
and don't get me fucking started on
Worcestershire
that
sauce.
bullshit sauce. Oh my god.
Dude, one of my favorite trivia questions was, how do you spell
Where's your sister
Worcestershire?
say?
I'm not
Well,
fucking
it's
spelling.
actually,
Yeah.
it's pronounced
Oh,
Worcestershire.
that was actually our
Was it ours?
trivia.
Yeah, it was our trivia. Which we're hosting trivia when this comes out
Yeah,
next
don't
week.
don't talk about it. It's okay. Anyways, that's time. Pretty much.
Oh, it's fantastic.
And
it's
now
time.
it's time. You fucking liar. It's like how you lied about the Cowboys being good.
hold on.
So
hold
is
on.
that it?
So it'll be. Mine was Jimmy John's turkey ham sandwich.
I mean, if we're going branded
Pastrami.
sandwiches,
pastrami,
PBJ.
PBJ.
I like a club.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, that's
a
right.
California Club.
Just wanted to reiterate.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
But I mean, Chiba's the best sandwich place. I don't know
No,
if
it's
I-
not.
That's
Dude,
fine.
it's so
Just
fire.
because you name your sandwich after a fucking joint doesn't make it the best fucking sandwich.
not
But-
right.
Out of Jimmy John's,
But it is
Subway,
the best sandwich.
Panera,
I'm throwing these old places in New York, Cat's
that
Deli.
you've never been to.
It's on my bucket list, man.
Dog, I'm saying,
It
like,
wasn't
if you're
'cause you didn't
in
mention it.
Greeley, Chiba's the best sandwich.
Yeah, Chiba's the best
And
sandwich.
I will
really.
eat there every day and never get bored.
Mad
mom's
Cow's.
house.
If
Mad
you want
Cow's
a
second.
really good fucking
That's actually
sandwich,
better.
call
I
me
like
up.
that way
I'll
more
make you a
better.
fucking sandwich. It'll be fantastic.
Bet. We want
deal.
we want 3 now.
What do I owe you?
What,
Yeah.
next Monday?
Let's
Deepy
fucking
dough.
do it.
All
That's
right.
not a. Do calzones count as
No.
sandwiches?
No.
No, that's-
Yes,
that's not bread.
actually, because they're
No,
bread
it
on the
is.
outside, the filling's
They're
on the
not bread.
inside. It's like
It
is
is
a hot
bread.
dog is a hot
Oh
dog
my
a sandwich?
God.
Yes.
Dough is
Yes,
bread.
it
G.
absolutely is.
Anyway, guys, thank you guys again so much for tuning in tonight to this wonderful, chaotic episode of Best of 5. We want to thank Sean Yates and Ryan Wonton Long.
Crab cheese wonton.
Yeah, crab
Oh,
cheese.
sorry,
yeah,
my
it's fine.
apologies
Right.
for butchering that name.
For being a fucking racist.
To our wonderful studio.
Bigot.
We hope you guys
Oh,
enjoyed
yeah,
it.
bigot.
He's brown. He's a bigot.
yeah,
You're right.
that's
You're
right.
Before we go, Jesus Christ, you guys just try to power through this. You guys don't Before we go through, is there anything you guys want to plug in to the wonderful people who are listening?
No.
All right, Ryan, do your thing.
Come to Bears, I'll whoop you in Smash, Mario Kart, Madden, and that's it because I suck at all other games.
All right.
Where's Bears at?
Bears is literally right below where I'm sitting, which
Jesus
is
908.
You're being really
It's on-
there, but
it's on
908
8th
8th
Avenue,
Street, or 8th Avenue.
9th Street.
I think it's 90.
It's no, it's a video. It's a
813?
video
Oh,
game
yeah.
bar.
813.
It's a
Yeah.
video game bar, but
Nine's
it's a
on that
lot of
side.
fucking fun that I manage, and we have
Lot
a
of
great
fucking
time.
fun.
We have a lot of events. We have a lot of cool stuff happening.
And they're giving
but
away PS4s like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Shut up, Sean. You
Hey,
try to
He's
plug in.
helping. He's helping.
I'm
Exactly.
trying to get flavor.
We
to
actually
his
are giving a
commentary.
PS4 away. That is not wrong. We do this shit all the time, so come check out Bears. We gave away a cooler on Saturday. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, we
was
do
2
all
weeks
kinds of
ago?
cool shit.
Yeah, it was 2 weeks ago.
No, it was on Saturday.
God damn it!
But when
this comes out later.
When
Okay.
this comes out, it's not that.
It was all right on the beginning of September. We gave
goodness.
away a
There
Yeti
you go.
cooler.
There you go. There you go.
This might be the longest episode we've ever recorded, but thank you
It's
guys again
not.
so much for tuning in. We do appreciate it. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
That's my fucking thing, G. Say your goddamn Spotify rate
I
bullshit.
So you can
And then
also
what-
watch this
what-
on
what-
Spotify, which is fucking fantastic. If you have Spotify, fucking go with it, because I fucking love it.
That's why I brought him in.
That's
Are we
right.
on Stitcher?
No,
We're not on Stitcher.
Not yet.
actually, we probably could be, but
Yeah, we probably could.
We
be.
should be on Stitcher.
iTunes.
Yeah, we're on iTunes.
Okay, great.
We're on
Or
iTunes.
Apple Podcasts.
Apple Podcasts.
Yes.
And I know we're on YouTube because I've watched these two magnificent sons of bitches on there
Liar.
many times.
liar.
This podcast
Yeah.
also lives rent free in my brain.
That's fair.
So fuck his brain, and you might get some free podcast.
Yeah. But anyway, again, if you're watching this on YouTube, like, comment,
I
subscribe.
already said that.
Tell your
I already
yeah.
said that.
God damn
Thank you
it,
guys
G.
again for tuning in. You guys have a good night. Have a good day. Have a good weekend. Thank you guys again for tuning in.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
absolutely.
DVD extras coming up on Friday.
Yep.
We'll
Good
see
luck
you
with
guys
that. Yep.
then. Cheers, you guys.
Fuck the Cowboys.
Hate you.
Love you.
All right, after go Tinkies.
Oh, that
Good
was
shit.
magnificent.
That was so fun.
That was a lot of fun.